climb up, I'll lift it up, see. You alright?
Yeah, carpet came off. I'm trying to pull the foot.
Don't worry about it.
Ready?
Well, good morning, welcome back. Today we are getting ready to start one of our bigger projects. It's gonna take us about 2 weeks to get this done. But we are getting ready to prep the floor to acid stain it.
Pretty excited about this part.
She's excited and I'm dreading it. We spent all of yesterday cleaning, getting a lot of the things moved out of here, putting the doors up into the attic space.
That was fun.
That was fun. So what do we have left to do?
So that side, on the master bedroom side, we have to finish vacuuming that up. That part is clean, so we'll take a walk through on that side, and then we have to do this main area. This is pretty much the goal today. So, and then get rid of the foam that's left up here, wrap up the stove, and then we're good to go.
Yep.
That's the goal today.
Yeah, and as you can see, we've got a lot of excess foam, and we're gonna scrape all that off today so that everything is smooth. When we're done with this, we won't have to get back up on any ladders and mess the floor up anymore before we have the people come in here who are gonna be doing the drywall. Now, obviously, when they're here doing the drywall, they're gonna have scaffolding and they're gonna have equipment, and we expect the floor to take a little bit of wear and tear, but we should have enough sacrificial coats of wax on there to bear the brunt of that.
And then we'll wax it right at the end.
Yeah. It may bleed over into tomorrow, but our plan, if we can get everything done that we want, is to get to the point where we do our first scrubbing and rinse. And we're gonna scrub with a buffer, and we're gonna rinse at least twice to make sure we get up all the residue of the cleaner and the degreaser off the floor, so it is ready to take the next part, which is an acid etching.
We're gonna go over to the other side where we already cleaned. This is the goal for the rest of the house today, besides doing the water wash. So we just cleaned all in here, but we gave this a good vacuum.
And one of the tasks that I have to do today is I have to cut out these areas here so that we actually have the doorways open, because we need to make sure that we get those good and clean, because those are also going to get stained. Once again, many tasks that I have put off, that you get ready to do something and realize, wait, I gotta do something else. Before I can cut this foot plate where it runs across the doorway, I have to drill and put in a bolt here in the floor. Actually, I've got 2 places that I've needed to do it, and I just have been hesitant to do it because I'm worried about the pipes that are in the floor. I looked over my pictures last night, came in here, took measurements to make sure everything was as I think it should be. I've marked the 2 spots that I'm going to drill, and I'm getting ready to drill and put 2 bolts in before I cut this. And my reason for that is twofold. First, it's in the plans, And my expectation is that they'll check that when they come through to do the inspection. And second, this is a load-bearing wall, and I don't want the bottom of it to be able to move at all, so it's going to be bolted to the floor. Don't want to go down, does it? Well, it's definitely in there. There we go. It's definitely in there. I've cut out all of the doorways. It makes a little bit of a difference in the way the rooms flow through. You don't have to step over a wooden threshold to get in. And this is the last one. While I've been doing that, Japan has been scraping the ceilings. So just got up top, scraped out that one, getting ready to move the ladder across, get all this excess foam trimmed away. My wife makes the most amazing chicken sandwiches. We have very meticulously cleaned every bit of this floor. We've cleaned the other side as well. We're gonna get started in the main room. What we're doing right now, and we decided what we're gonna use, since the floors aren't in bad condition, we've never really spilled any kind of oil or anything on them. We're gonna start just using dish soap and the buffer, and we're gonna scrub it and see how that comes up. You get to watch this thing get away from you.
Wow.
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 There's a scratch going on.
Yeah. And I thought the floor was pretty clean.
So when you look at the floor, when it's dry, it looks clean. But after you scrub it up a little bit, it's amazing how much of that Virginia clay comes up out of this cement.
Finding the right amount of water to use took us a while. More water is better. Less water starts burning up the buffer pad, and it just makes it more difficult to get anything to come up off the floor. The secret is to change your water frequently. Stop after small areas, vacuum it away. You can't rush the process. And it doesn't hurt to have a good dance partner when you do this.
That was our first pad. It is done.
You ready to go home?
Well, it's another long night on the build. Tonight is also the 4th of July, so to my fellow Americans, happy Independence Day. Come on back and see us again. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right here.
Do you want to go home? Yeah, let's go home.
Come on. So, that just happened.
What was that? Like, it's me. Your dog's eating.
My wife makes the most amazing chicken sandwiches.
You're not too long film.
How are we going to get up there? You're going to hit your head. You're so stubborn. I swear to God. Try going over here. You were so stubborn.
You're in a mood. You're such a...
I'm in a mood because the doors are falling apart.
They're good doors. They are good doors.